So what path are you? Where are you starting, and why?
I started bot side.
Red buff.
Bot side because of because of Leona's support. She makes my clears so much faster because the auto on my passive
Yeah.
just makes it really quick.
Um.
And
Is that the main reason, or
yeah, also I was getting path top lane as well.
okay. The the issue I see is, well, first of all, like bot lane, it's easier to gank. Do you see that?
Yeah, because they're really mobile one, and Senna is just really weak early.
Both of
I
them
think
too.
I do end up actually 3 camping here.
Oh, into
I'm not
bot,
sure.
I could see that. Yeah,
Yeah, I've been
because
doing that a lot.
okay, that's good. Yeah. Because they're immobile and you have a Leona setup, right? That's already.
Yeah.
And Leona's melee. Akshan is ranged, right? So he doesn't even help you proc your stun.
Yeah.
Not only that, Akshan wins early game. If you Akshan versus Gangplank should win early game. He has ignite. He's ranged. This is Gangplank more like a scaling champion. So what that means is Akshan should be pushing Gangplank. So there really shouldn't be a gank unless you're gonna dive. You could dive, but that's about it.
It's so weird, yeah.
Yeah. So I like that you told me you're gonna 3 camp into bot. I like that. Another option could be just full clear into bot as well. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, another
I
thing.
went
Yeah.
yeah.
No, what do you want to say?
I went no pot because Briar wasn't gonna invade me, right? Like you said.
Briar, usually not. Yeah, not well. Sejuani. Let me think. Briar versus Sejuani. Not with his laners. So like, Briar can invade. Actually,
Yeah.
like level 3, even level 2 is okay. But her level 3 is pretty strong actually with red buff. So she could do like 1, 2, 3, invade blue, or invade wolves.
Yeah.
She does it okay actually. So I don't know about no pot. Maybe in this game, I know last time I told you no pot, right? But this game, I would think actually maybe you could get
maybe
pot.
take pot.
Yeah, because the pot also helps you for ganks too, because you're not actually like full HP the whole time, right? When you gank,
Yeah.
So the pot could actually help you not die to a gank, especially if you're ganking bot and it has the ignite, so it could help you. Yeah. But I mean, this is a really small thing. If you think nothing will happen, which if you don't want, I mean, you're pretty safe. If you could run away if something happens. But I'm saying in this case, since Sejuani is a decent level 3 ganker, I would suggest a pot, because last time you were playing Zac. Zac's level 3 ganks aren't that good. I know I recommend that you do a level 3 gank on Zac, but that's only because it was pretty free. But in many games, there won't be a level 3 gank for Zac. So in many games, no pot is nice. Sejuani a little different. Okay, that's a small thing. It's not that important. And again, I was saying Briar could invade you, but the reason I think she won't invade you is because her laners are kind of weak. Weak invaders, like Gangplank is not gonna have push, so Gangplank can't help her. Zed's kind of strong, I guess, but they no CC. Or I guess Briar has a stun, but Zed doesn't really have any CC, so maybe not. Bot lane is kind of strong, so they could push and invade you, but you're starting here, so they wouldn't do that. I think your assessment is close enough. Yeah. Oh yeah, well, I was gonna say. So, you were talking about no pot. Yeah. What I wanted to talk about was you could possibly invade level 1. Do you ever do those?
It depends. Like I think in my last 20 games, I've done it once.
Okay. It's not every game thing. But the reason I think you could do it this game is because you have very
Leona Lux. Yeah.
It's everyone actually.
Akshan's really
strong level 1. Lux is strong level 1 if she gets Q. Caitlyn's strong level 1, right? She has the longest range of any carry. I mean, Zara does have longer, but and Leona. And you are okay. It depends what you get. Usually you want to start the stun, right? But you could start like Q or something. Or if you see, if you see a first blood.
Really good engage, yeah.
Yeah, or like when you invade, you don't have to level up your skill. Oh yeah, like right now you didn't level
Yeah.
up anything, right? So
Yeah, I always wait.
okay, yeah, good. So you could see how the fight goes. If it looks good, you can go for like a Q. If it looks okay, I mean, the E is okay if the owner can get on someone, right, and you can stack up the E really fast. Yeah. So I would suggest the level 1, but it does rely on your team. So you have to like ping something like ping red or ping blue or something like, or you could type let's invade level 1. Just see what happens.
Yeah.
Because they're quite weak level 1. I mean, these two are they're decent, but these 3 don't really do much level 1. Yeah, that's just the option I'm showing you.
Yeah.
Team reliant option.
But yeah, it's really chill. But yeah, like right now I'm looking bot lane. I know top lane is good. Mid lane's a little rough.
You mean, well, right now it's good, but maybe
like right now, like once he hits level 3, I mean it's gonna be a little rough for me to gank him.
Oh, you actually didn't. I thought you said 3 camp, but you didn't. I mean, they're pushing anyways. Actually.
No, sorry, that was a different game. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No problem. I mean, it wasn't gonna work this anyways.
Yeah.
Another strategy.
He did tell me it was diveable, but
no. Remember what I told you last? I don't know if you remember last time. What I told you is last time you had your Fiora. He was playing Fiora, right, and he was pushing. Similar to this game, right? It's very similar. Now he's playing Akshan and he's pushing. So
you said I could invade, right?
Yeah, I told you last time you could do this because I mean here we cheat, but if you were tracking the leash, like you saw who leashed, you would know he's prior started blue. That's a big win for you because blue buff and you started red buff. Red buff is stronger in like a 1v1, right, or like an invade scenario. So you could go in here, but you wouldn't be alone. You actually have double prio. You have Akshan and Lux pushing, so you would win this for sure. If just one of them moved, but if both of them moved, it's just so free. You might kill her, might not, but you push her out, you take her camps, and she can't do anything. She would have to go here or maybe try Krugs. She can't steal these. You took all these, right? She has nothing to do. I mean, the best thing she do, she would gank bot. She would if she doesn't die, she would try to gank bot. But you could do whatever you want. You could take her camps.
Yeah.
You could dive gangplank. You could take your scuttle, and then you could take these camps later. Like, not now, but because first you invade. So
would it be like the moment I reach wolves, I see mid and top, so I just
not even wolves. It would be around here. Let me see what's happening. Is it like when you finish raptors actually? Okay. Here you finish Raptors,
yeah, so like
you look bot,
straight up run top lane.
Yeah, well first you were thinking bot. You look bot, and then it looks like, nah.
Yeah.
So then you look... Good. You look at these two, yeah. And you even have a ward here, so you didn't even need to... you know where she's going, yeah. Then you look, you're level 3, you're a full champion now. You don't need level 4. You're not Zac, right? Zac gets the better E, but what does Sejuani get? Nothing really from level 4. Level 3, you're a full champion, so...
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Look for this. Probably not, right? Lux is pushing. Look for this. Probably not. So what's the best option then? This. Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. The key is try to be aggressive. Really,
as soon as my spike, right?
The rule I try to make is always try to be aggressive if possible. I mean, don't be aggressive, all the time, but always look to be, if that makes sense. So because aggressive plays wins games more than just passive. Like aggressive is just better if you can do it, of course.
Yeah.
So that's why you always look. So I was saying, like, you could the first. I guess it doesn't really matter which one you look at first, but I tend to look at bot first. Can I gank bot after Raptors? That's what I look at. Then I look, can I gank mid? Then I look, can I gank top? And then I look, can I invade? Something like that. I mean, the order really doesn't matter, but that's just kind of how I do it. I guess this makes sense because you're going all the way up, because this is where your camps are, right?
So here there should always be like 5 things going through my head. Should I invade,
exactly.
or should I gank either my 3 lanes, or just keep on waiting?
exactly. Yeah, be aggressive, because if you don't look at any of these, like maybe there's a free gank here and you didn't, like, in that game you didn't look at it. Maybe there's a free gank here. Maybe there's a free gank top. Like, not all top games are like this, right? So maybe you could, after Raptors, you could gank top. That's a possible path. In some games, not this game. Yeah. And then invading is good too, because invading is usually when you can't gank. When you can't gank early game, that's usually because your laners are pushing, right? Usually your laners are pushing, and a lot of low elo players say, "Well, I can't gank. All my laners are pushing." Well, then this is what you do. If you can't gank, you invade with your laner prio. That's what you do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Brian is showing here.
Okay, it's not.
Looks like she was on the way, yeah.
Okay.
She was just recalling. Akshan ends up dying here. Kind of sucks, but we do end up getting a double kill.
I mean, that's good. And see, this is the power of your prio, right? It applies any lane. Like, when you have a lane with prio, you can do more. You could gank. You could do dragon. You could invade. You could do more.
Yeah. So, like, he could have potentially even lived there. Have to push his wave here.
Yeah, that's good.
He was mid lane to catch a wave, which is good. Yeah, bot lane, they can't really do much there, nor mid. So just kind of go for Krogs here.
Okay.
For some.
I think you showed there, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't end up showing, which kind of sucks.
It's just a misjudgment, like, because Leona already used all her stuns, so nothing's keeping them there. Like, if she stunned them here when you're here, then you can go. It's kind of like you have to judge the timing of like CC and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, that sucks that it showed because I'm the on bot lane. But yeah, I was pinging for Drake here, but I was like going top lane after that kill.
Yeah, I just want to see.
Yeah, like she went upwards after that. So I was like, we could probably take this.
Yeah.
And like, if they did end up coming,
you
literally just turn on them and kill them, right?
Yeah.
So I go for Raptors here, and gank opens up here. Pushing the wave. She does to Zerath ult.
Does she really?
So yeah, at this point in the game, she's Zerath is 3-0. Zerath was like the main problem this game though. No, I can't help her.
Oh, okay. Okay. Zerath, how did you get? Oh, when did he kill them? Just solo without any junglers? Okay.
The Zerath? Well, the Zerath pressed R.
No, but when did he get 3 kills? I don't remember. It must have been.
Yeah, they got solo killed. They got double killed by Zerath. No jungler.
You were up here.
Briar was top lane. Yeah, Briar was top lane.
I mean, this happens. That's unfortunate because if you look at their team, right, they're all AD except for Zerath. So if you
that was the problem.
Stacking armor would be nice, but yeah.
I can't just build them on and get blown up by everybody else, right?
Yeah.
I did end up going Abyssal Mass this game though, but I think Force of Nature might have been a little bit better.
No, Force doesn't work against 1 AP. You might.
Yeah.
Wait, what else can you develop? Oh, that's probably the best one though. Yeah. It's not. I mean, what's the other one? Visage.
Spirit's Visage, Abyssal Mask. You can do Chem Tank, but like it's not really that good. Not that good of an item.
I think in this game it's okay because Visage is actually not that good against Zerath, and Abyssal Mask is okay, I guess. I mean,
for Lux,
I mean, none of them are really good. I can't like Visage is not that good either. So
yeah. Just recall here to get the golden for the Herald.
Okay. If you want to be greedy, you take this because you're not coming back here, right? You're going here.
Oh, you said I should have like taken it?
Yeah, take this because I mean, if you're afraid she's gonna rush this, she might.
Yeah,
because
that's what I thought she was going to.
The dragon, but really,
because I had just ganked bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. No, well, you did dragon, but you spent a lot of time here, so.
Yeah, I was afraid she was gonna straight up.
But the thing is, Akshan's right here.
Yeah.
You see this? So Akshan doesn't have to go here. He can actually check for you first.
Yeah.
If you have smite. I mean, it's a little greedy, but I wasn't tracking her. Like in the game, when you're playing, you kind of have to like have a sense of where is she. I actually don't know where she is right now.
Yeah.
Because when you fast forward it, I kind of lose my sense of time. But if you were tracking her, if you really think she's on this, then yeah, I would recall immediately. But if you don't, if you think she's not, then greed for this. I actually don't know where she is. So.
Yeah, and I was timing my backs with our top and mid laner as well, so we're all fresh out of base.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, she was top and she was rushing as well.
No,
so we're all here for it.
They just cleared this, so they weren't doing it right. So if you did this, I mean, you would be a little late. You'd probably be here, but they wouldn't. They wouldn't
be like halfway HP maybe.
Yeah, I think it's better here because you need to face check rather than Lux or Akshan. So I think it's good.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if you want. Are you going Radiant? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. In this game, I think
Iceborne would have been better.
No, wait, Iceborne. No, I think you could rush this Sunfire first because you don't actually need the MR right now. I mean the MR only helps you against Zerath, right?
Yeah.
But early on, I think, especially if you look right, what's going on here? You're playing around Rift, where it's not Zerath's bot, right? You're gonna play around Rift, so buy an item that'll help you with the Rift fight.
Yeah.
So you could have gotten Tab Eyes even. I think Tab Eyes is pretty good because he auto attacks, she auto attacks. He does at least one auto attack, and she auto attacks, right? So Tab Eyes could have been good here. Tab Eyes or how much gold is this? This is 11.
It was I backed with 900, I think, or 1,000, something like that.
Yeah, Tab Eyes better in this fight at least. I mean, obviously worse against Zerath, but in this fight, Tab Eyes better, and you want to win this fight, right?
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, she ends up getting hit by our ultimate, which costs us to play, but.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Our Lux gets hit by Briar ultimate, which costs us to play.
But really, also what costs you to play is your numbers. Remember when I talked about numbers? Why is this difficult? Because Senna was here, and we knew Senna was here. Senna cleared a ward up here, so with Senna here, and your bot here, you kind of shouldn't. Let's go back. I was talking about the items.
You think I should have just given it?
Yeah. Unless you had like Tab Eyes and you felt confident. Let me see. Even with Tab Eyes, you're fighting a 3v4, so I don't think so. Let's see. Oh yeah, once we see this, once you see this and you look at this, you don't go here. Yeah, even with Tab Eyes, you don't go here because it's just again the numbers game, right? 4v5. I mean 4v3 at best. I guess Zerath could be here technically. I don't think he would be. I mean, he could be here. He could ult from here. Like he could stand here, or I don't know the ult range, but it's pretty far. He could stand here and ult you. So this could be a 5v3, but it's most definitely a 4v3. Either way, it's bad. So I would consider you lucky if you can even just take blue buff, because if they're in higher elo, they won't even let you have blue buff. They'll take blue first. They'll take this first,
Yeah.
and then they'll do a rift. Unless they, I mean, once they see this, I don't know if they see this, but if the enemy knows that two are here, yeah, it's just numbers game. So
yeah,
yeah, it's frustrating, right? You might be frustrated, like, oh, my bot lane, they're losing and their Senna is roaming for them, like, it's annoying, but you play with what you got. It's just, like, just like
yeah. I mean, here was just like, I mean, it is what it is. We can still turn the game back.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I get feared too. It sucks.
Wait, what fears? Oh, Briar. Wait, what? Fears?
Yeah, the Briar fear, like.
Oh, the ult thing. Oh,
yeah, the ult. Yeah. That ult is crazy, man. I don't know what that ult.
Yeah. No, so I would have just tried to do blue if you could. Try to just go Grom and just go down. Give this up. Whatever. You got a dragon already, Scuttle's up, Consolation Scuttle for Rift. I mean, yeah. Just take what you can. Okay. Rather than die, and you're gonna lose it regardless. So that's how I see it.
Yeah.
I feel like there was an opportunity there, maybe. Because of I mean, they actually saw Leona, but because of Leona, I feel like there is an opportunity. Let me see. Leona's wait, she doesn't. Oh no, she has no ult. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Not it. Yeah. I mean, she did get.
Yeah, end up just taking. Yeah, they do end up getting a little pick.
Oh, they actually killed her. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay, so I know that I did wrong. I was like greeting over that pink ward. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, there's two pink wards,
greeting.
Right? Oh no, that's a barrel. Well, the problem is once you see Santa, that's when you leave, because it's similar to the Rift, right? Because if Senna's here, that's at best you're a 2v2, right? Senna and Gangplank, but you don't know where Briar is, the jungler, right? So usually the rules are, if you're playing jungle and you see like a support, or if you're bot side in the top and you see the top laner and your top laner is not there, you give it up. If you don't know where the jungler is, right? Because like you see, the jungler could be here, Briar could be anywhere. We don't actually know where Briar is. So again, numbers game, probability. Like, okay, Briar could be here, right? But if you don't know that, like, maybe you have a ward here and you see her, then fine, you could do this. But because you don't actually know where Briar is, you have to at least put it like 50% chance he's here. So if we do by math, this is a 2 versus 2.5, if that makes sense, right? Because it's you versus Gangplank and Senna and half of a Briar, half the chance that she's here. So just leave. I mean, there's nothing for you to get. You're not even gonna kill Gangplank even if Briar is not here. Actually, well, could you? Maybe you could. Actually, what is it? No flash. Ignite. Okay, you could kill it. You might be able to kill him. It's just not worth. It's not worth the risk when it's not in your favor. A 2 to 2.5 odd, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, for not even in like an objective, it's just like a control ward too. So.
On. Actually, well, she actually ulted from here. But we didn't actually know where she was, so you did get on like that was pretty far out actually. So
yeah.
And if you notice, you have Towers now, but you died twice already. And where did you die? You died here, and you died here, nowhere near Zero. Right? Place. So these Towers might have helped you.
Yeah,
might have. I don't. I think you might still die anyways, but
with Tabbies, yeah, probably.
And then, okay.
I just stopped the mid push. He was gonna take turret.
Yeah. You don't go here because remember the numbers game? This.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. She wasn't there. Our bot lane was like getting 2v2, 2v3. I think Briar was.
Where is Xerath? I mean, again, even if we don't see Xerath, we have to assume like 0.5 at the very least 0.5.
He was like,
he's here. He's here. Okay. I mean, like maybe he's here. So, yeah, and then Zed. So this is 3.5 versus 3, right? You see the math that I'm doing in my head. 3.5 versus 3. So you just say no. One thing good about your team though is your team is actually very good at team fighting because just like the Zac game, tanks are usually good at team fighting with their AOE. Sejuani AOE and Leona AOE. Only if she has ult though, and again no ult. So and Lux has good AOE too. So your team, not Akshan, but you 4 or you 3, right? Sejuani, Lux, Leona, pretty good AOE. So AOE teams can fight when they're down in numbers if they get, like I said before, if you can hit 2 people or 3 people with your AOE, right? But this situation just doesn't. It just looks lost already. I mean, you don't even have Lux, so I don't see it working out. Okay, but nothing bad happened, I guess. But now that you have Lux here, it does look better. So.
Yeah, I was playing it really cautiously. I mean, the GP ult again is. He got us really bad there. Get 1 for 1. I think Leon ends up dying here as well.
It's 1 for 3 then. Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's what it is.
Yeah.
It was 1 for 1.
Let me look back at it again. Before. Yeah. Okay. Before Lux gets here, you guys have to decide: do you want to fight? And I don't really want to fight because Lux is not here. Like she'll get here, but how long does it take? Oh wait, is Dragon still up? Dragon's still up. Yeah.
Dragon was resetting here, actually, I think.
Was it resetting?
No, because Briar was on it.
I think it just pulled it here somewhere. I mean, it was like, It was
about to.
Okay. It just doesn't. It just. I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't look like.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like a bad situation too. Like,
and if you even look at items, which there's just so many factors. These 3 completed items already. You guys have none. 3 completed. Technically 4. I mean, if you count GP, he was over here. I mean, he did all right. I mean, this doesn't really help his ult that much. So, but 4 completed items. You guys are on the back foot right now. So just stop fighting and just catch up where you can. Look for you already got 1 dragon, so there's no threat that they're gonna get like a soul anytime soon. Just give this up. Mountain's really good actually for you and Leona, but just. The numbers, the math doesn't add up. If that's the come thing I'll be showing you. Yeah. The math doesn't add up. You just have to suck it up. Like it doesn't feel good, but yeah. Again, here math doesn't add up, right? Or he already died, so it definitely doesn't add. Oh, okay, you're going for this. I believe we saw Senna here or something. That's how he died. I'm Sean.
Yeah, so Akshan was gonna come. He said he could have rezzed us.
Okay.
But he ends up rezzing.
Why did you use Lux?
I use it right now.
Oh.
Like right when you pause those, but I use it.
Oh, okay.
Like it was coming up, yeah.
Wait. Oh, but you should use it. I believe it does more the longer it travels, right?
Yeah. To 2 seconds in there? Or 1.5?
Oh wait, no, does it do the same?
Bullet travels. No, if it travels, it sends for another 1.5 or 1.5.
Stunning environment.
No, it's for 1 second. If it
Oh,
travels more than
yeah,
25,
yeah,
it's
yeah. So you don't
1.5.
want you want to use it at least from a range. And right now, like I mean, this could be worded. We don't actually know if it's worded or not. But either way, throw it. Like
Yeah, I had
it's
no
this.
thinking.
They're all in one place. I mean, you might hit miss Briar with it, but you said Akshan was coming. Where's oh, he's kind of far actually. Never mind.
Yeah, he has a scoundrel speed, so he probably could have gotten there. I
Mm,
was
but
just trying to buy time for
yeah,
him.
I see. I see. They're all leaving. Actually, if you throw it now, it might be too early because they will lose the stun. Okay, never mind. Let me see. No, actually, they weren't leaving. I mean, they looked like at that 1 second, but look, they turned the rack around, so they actually weren't leaving. So you actually could have waited a bit more, just see what's going on, see if this is worded. Like if this is worded, they put you can tell from body language if this is worded. So you could have sat here. Maybe you could have even walked up here. So if they run away, at least you're walking up. But basically, sit. You're waiting for Akshan. That's all you're waiting for. Or maybe I don't know, she's done, right? No ult again. So you're waiting for just Akshan, no one else, right? So look at Akshan, and it's kind of this is your role as tanks, right? Because tanks usually they don't 1v1 anyone. I mean, I know she's pretty low. You could probably kill her if you play it right, but better to wait for your damage. Do it, stun them at the exact moment that he pops up, if that makes sense, right? So
Yeah.
here you're too early.
Yeah, I misplayed really badly.
And see how early you are, how much look all this happened and he just came here now. So you were about
Yeah.
5, maybe 4 seconds too early. You just wait 4 seconds and it's much better. So all this happens when Akshan is auto attacking rather than all this happens and he's not doing anything, right?
Yeah. Because now he has no tank for him.
Yeah, you're not synced. Same time. It's very important for tanks, because tanks don't really do much by themselves.
Yeah.
Like if you were Akshan right here, maybe you could try doing some fancy mechanics, but not if you're playing a tank. So I'll go for this first, because
Provision?
yeah, or as well as like if think about it, I don't know where Bar is. I think she died, right? Akshan killed her. So similar time as you. So if you do wolves, Gromp blue, what if Briar she skips red, everything, she just goes to scuttle, she gets scuttle, right? So basically whoever skips their camps gets the scuttle. I mean if you both skip your camps, then you'll both like fight each other here, which is still better than giving it to her for free, right? If she just skips camps and takes this, she just gets it for free. So you don't want to give it to her for free. So really both junglers should be skipping all their camps and both junglers should be around here. And maybe a fight could start here, which is not terrible for you because your team is somewhat nearby. I mean, for her too. I mean, we don't actually know where anyone is right now, but I assume her team is all here too because again, this is up, right? There's no dragon. There's nothing happening here, right? There's no camps here. I mean, well, you have some, but they don't have. I don't think you know that they have no camps here. But big thing is no dragon, no bot tower. You see Xerath mid, like so. This is just probability, right? Like I don't think anyone's here. Maybe Gangplank is here if he has TP or he has ult. Maybe Gangplank is here, but otherwise everyone should be here. So you really want to secure this if you can. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you notice you got it right, but you kind of barely got it. If you didn't do these camps, this was just totally free, right? Briar you would have taken this. Briar would I don't know where she was. And she just came here, so she was probably like here when you were doing.
Yeah.
So free, take her free, then you could do yours. Yeah. But I mean, I don't think anything bad's gonna happen here, anyways. Yeah, you're fine. But, yeah. In another game though, maybe something bad happens. So good habits to teach you is take this first if you can. Really? She hit that?
Yeah. I mean, we killed her, so she has
yeah.
to flash out, though. I'm trying to save my auction here.
Good. It's good. Oh.
I think we gotta leave here. The auction bug happened where, yeah, he got a little short.
That's really good.
We actually doing a pitting R on him. And he dies. But then Zerath out here getting picks.
No, that's really good.
They're trying. Yeah, he's trying to get picks. And then I just go take Herald here. Okay. Get to my blue buff and recall for drag. Or I think I actually end up taking Herald and then recalling. I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, we end up getting flushed out. But we did end up getting it though. Was it worth?
Is it worth? Let's see. I mean, right now, yeah. I mean, well, they're doing it now, but
yeah.
Gangplank.
I mean, because the auction was.
Even still, because what I told you before. Well, you have to check your ults. Yeah, you have. Oh, you don't have ult. So
almost.
Yeah, this is kind of how you decide if you want to fight or not. These are the two main ults you're looking at: Sejuani ult and Leona ult. Right, in the game, I think you can see it over here. Like if Leona has ult, or you press tab. Yeah. So you look at the ults. These two ults don't matter as much. I mean, it's nice to have Lux ult, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. These are the two big ones. You think about it, and since yours is down, you should feel not really. But since Leona's is up, you can think about it. But since Akshan is here, it doesn't feel too good because your team is. I mean, it's doable. Let me look at it. For right now, I think it's doable, but it's not looking good because since you guys were delayed, like after you took Rift, you had to run all the way here and recall. They're hitting it like now, right? They got there first, so they probably have wards and everything here, and you guys don't know what's going on. So, it's not looking that good. I mean, you obviously can check, right? Because you're Sejuani, they're not going to kill you, so you can check. But yeah, just take a look. Well, let's see what you do. You can take a look. It doesn't cost you anything. See, you're not gonna die. You take so little damage from it. Okay, yeah, actually, yeah. So Lux ulted it, right, and then I think gave vision. So then gives you now it's kind of low. So yeah, I like what you're doing. Yeah. I mean, you didn't get it, but good try, I would say.
It was a try. Yeah.
Yeah, no, good try, and you kill her. Okay.
I was looking at Zed here, so I didn't have Q. My Q's on a really long cooldown. I can't really do much. They end up getting him though.
Oh, they kill him. Okay. So if you remember what I told you last time, it's 2 dead. Your eyes are all up. So try to see what can you get aggressively.
Probably a mid turret here, or I could probably take her blue buff. If it was up, I could have gone and check in. But Zerath was there, so it was a little bit sketchy.
It's not sketchy for you though, because like I said, who kills you? No one kills you. You're Sejuani with radiant. You got health, armor. No one kills you. They need at least 3 people to kill you. I think 2 people. You can run away from 2 people, but 3 people maybe they'll just kill you. So really, no one really kills you. Gangplank's over here. So you're kind of
so it'd be 2.
You're kind of low actually. So maybe.
And I don't really have that much magic resist. I only have 80 something.
I know. Yeah, you're right. Zerath could kill you. You're right. I didn't see your health. Sorry about that. But this is possible. But you could okay? Well, let me tell you. You killed 2, right? So who's left? Just these 2. Yeah. If you see one, obviously it makes the decision easier. If you don't see one, yeah, you have to respect. Zerath could be right here or something. But you don't go with your team in this case. Let's see what you do. See what you guys are doing. All 4 of you are going here. That's what you don't want.
Do you think I should have just gone push the bot lane?
Yeah. You push bot, and if they show bot, then you run to the blue buff. See, that's kind of how it works. So you want to take what because again, it's a numbers game. Right now, let's ignore top
dragging them out.
Yeah. No, it's 4 people on the map versus 2 people on the map. You out macro them. Your team out macros them no matter what, just because you have 2 more people. So if they push mid, someone has to stop mid, right? Or if you push bot, someone has to stop bot. If you invade blue, someone has to. I mean, they don't have to. Obviously, they have to choose. Do they stop mid? Do they stop bot? Do they stop the blue buff? But if 4 of you split up, let's say Lux goes mid, Caitlyn goes bot, and you go to blue buff, that's just a win for you. They can't stop. That's 3 points of pressure, and they only have 2 people. So, I think that would probably. I mean, obviously you don't. These are 3 randoms, right? But I think ideally you and Leona go take this blue buff. Right, if Leona's with you, it's much easier for you guys. Lux can solo this, and Caitlyn can solo this, and then you have, regardless of what the enemy does, you win. Right, makes sense. You'll either get blue buff, you'll either get mid tower, you'll either get bot tower. You might get 2 of them. You might even get 3 of them. You'll probably never get 3 of them, but you'll definitely get 1, and there's a good chance that you get 2 of these 3 things. But if all 4 of you go mid, all you get is this. And that's it, right? So, but 1 was already guaranteed when I told you. If 3 of you split up, you're guaranteed 1 of these anyways. So by 4 of you going here, you're guaranteed this, but you're not even trying to win to get something extra. You want to be greedy if you can, given the situation. To be fair, Briar's coming up with ult, so kind of scary if she hits the ult. Then Briar is around, but
yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like us grouping is a little weird. But yeah, Xerath did show on blue. He ends up killing my Lux.
Did he really? Oh, and he killed Lux. I mean, okay. So Xerath was at blue, and here we can, it's in hindsight, but Xerath was at blue, I guess. Senna was bot, right? But remember, my plan is I said you and Leona go blue. Xerath probably won't kill you with you and Leona there, and Leona can stun him, right? To stop them. Caitlyn would have been bot. Senna can't kill Caitlyn. I mean, none of them can kill each other, so it's a tie down here. And then Lux mid with no one mid, so Lux takes this. Lux doesn't die because you and Leona are bothering Xerath over here, right? So better if you split up, but instead of just 4 of you here. And then in another game, let's say there's no blue buff or something, you could go mid, help push a wave a little bit, and then take these camps. So you always want to be split up when you have more people, if that makes sense, because that's a free macro in kind of.
Yeah, I did end up dropping Herald here though, and it doesn't. I don't think it slams into the second turret though. Does it? Yeah, it does.
But let's see. Why should you have done this? Or was your Herald running out? I don't. I actually can't. Oh no, you go back. I don't think it lets you check.
I don't think it was. Maybe it was. Look at the.
I don't think so. I feel like you got Rift. You got Rift before Dragon shortly. You should still have like over a minute on it. I think. So
yeah.
Let's see how you use it though.
Almost. So I knew we were gonna take the turret before it spawns. She spawns. She ends up getting hit by it. She gets up getting all end as well. So I have to back up. I'm like, the Rift Herald play is dead. I mean, I just have to try and help her live.
I'll look back at it again. So it's a 3v3, maybe 4v3 if Akshan moves, right? The problem is you're low. It's not. I feel like it's not a bad Herald. It's not a good Herald.
Yeah.
It's usually not worth brute forcing because Zera's already here, right? You knew he's here. Actually, well, the Senna was here. Briar's up. That's the main issue. Okay, yeah, it's not a bad Herald, I would say, but it's not a good one either.
I mean, I should have taken into account the Briar ultimate. That's what got us killed. Because if I had just like even like the slightest idea of like, oh, Briar's about to be up, maybe we shouldn't be here.
Okay, yeah.
Her ult range is just massive, right? Yeah. And when you're auto attacking the tower, you're standing still, so she's like gonna get hit.
Yeah, and plus there's like 3 of you, so even if she hits you, or she doesn't have to choose her target that well. She just has to hit someone, so she gets there. Yeah, and that's just.
And Caitlyn with no flash as well.
Yeah.
It was just misjudgment, but it is what it is.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
and the thing is, like, even if Briar doesn't have ult, they still defend this. Like, even if she didn't ult all the way here, they would still come here. She would still, like, walk here. And then you can't take this tower. So the Rift doesn't really do anything. Like, better off if you use it as a fast recall and use it at at a better time. Like maybe when you win a team fight, that's usually when you want to do it. Like when you win a team fight or you kill a lot of them, and you could force it all the way down, like multiple towers. But here, you're not really getting much value. Like I'm saying, even if Briar no ult, it's not the greatest value.
I got you. Especially with she was still gonna get up, right?
Yeah. Like even without, and plus there's more towers on the sides in this game, right? So there's more towers to take. If you use it mid, you maybe get one, and that's it. But if you use it out here, you maybe get one, then you push it in, maybe get this one, and then if you're really lucky, you get like 3 towers off a rift or something. Especially when it's past 14 minutes, there's no rush to actually use it for plates or anything, right? So you can hold on to it, as long as you keep track of the time, right? Right now, so instead of dying here, I mean, it looks okay. I don't know, was that 1 for 2 or something, 1 for 3 maybe? But what would happen is you could have farmed for a little bit. Like look, all your camps are right. 6 camps, they're all up. There's things for you to do. You could farm a little bit, use the empowered recall, rush here, use the rift because you'll get. I don't think this kills it, but you'll pressure this. It might kill it with minions actually. Yeah. If you push a wave, you'll get this with rift, and then you go straight to Baron. It's 20 minutes. It's a weak Baron. So, and someone will have to stop the rift, so maybe you got a shot at this. If you don't take this, remember, like I told you last time, it's just a try. It doesn't, it's not guaranteed Baron, but you just have a try. You already have a pink here too, so it's pretty nice. And if you don't get it, whatever, just go back, and then if you didn't finish these camps, you can. There's things to do, other things to do.
Yeah.
And then you're not contesting the crabs. I think you don't care about the crabs or something. But even just no, I mean it does a lot actually in the late game. Like the goal itself is pretty nice, experience and the vision and the movement speed, right? And Baron's up right now anyways. So what else? There's nothing else to do, right? So the crab helps for the Baron dance. Like you should be Baron dancing if you can, because remember what I said. Your team is actually the better team fighting team. You have Leona, you have Sejuani, you got long range carries.
Yeah.
He does. He can do anything. He can assassinate. He could flank. He could just be a regular carry. So you want a team fight compared to them. They have two assassins and 1 poke champion. They like messy jungle fights. You rather just team fight if you can. So Crab helps you with that. You could even have a team fight based off Crab, depending on how greedy they are. You have a pushing bot lane, right? So if you dance Baron, you just win by this. They lose all these minions, and they'll lose more. But then, I don't think you take tower yet, but yeah, you want a team fight if you can. And don't Yeah, sorry. What did you say?
So, no, I was gonna say I just gotta start paying attention to the crabs more.
Yeah, and be more forward as a tank,
aggressive, right?
In a macro sense, like look at where you are. You're doing your camps. I mean, to be fair, your team's kind of passive over here. He's a little, he's walking back, but you can be more forward. You can take punishment from them because you're the tank, right? And you're Sejuani, you're passive. Yeah. Like who cares if they hit you? They hit you, okay, walk back a little bit. Especially if you have war monks. I mean, you don't have war monks this game, but even still, like you can face check a little more. Like try to. It's like you're trying to control this space. This is the space you want. Right now, I think the enemy has this control. I mean, I think Briar is about to take this crab. Like they have control here, which you didn't. But your team didn't even try to. But the only people who can try to take control are tanks. You and Leona, right? If Caitlyn goes to look here, she'll just die in one shot by. I don't know if Briar can kill her. Briar needs to run her down, but these guys just kill her pretty fast. So same with Lux, and same with Sean, right? Sean at least has his E, but still, they can't really check this space. It's your job and Leona's job to try to take control of the map. which you guys are not doing right now. So, yeah. If you just do this, you just slowly lose. Are you? Oh, you're actually in a pretty bad spot right now. Look at items. Okay, yeah, like so. Like here, you try to look at what's going on, right? And it looks pretty good. I mean, well, as good as it can get. I mean, that looked pretty good to me, honestly. I mean, it looked pretty good to me. Like, cause I mean, you guys are down gold. That's why I mean, Gangplank took the Baron, but it was looking good. It was looking good, I'd say, for the game state. Yeah, but if you see what I was saying is it wouldn't have even gotten to the point where they're even close to doing Baron if you just contested the scuttle in the first place. If you contested this area, like, the 30 seconds ago, they wouldn't even dare to try this. I mean, if you had a scuttle or something, right? Or you just throw a ward. I mean, I think you have sweeper, yeah. But if you're just showing your presence here, because you weren't showing your presence here, you were over here, your team was over here, Akshan's over here, they feel very confident. They're like, they're not, the enemy's just sitting in their base. Let's take a Baron. They feel very confident. So you want to make them not feel confident. Even though they're up 8k now, but they were like 5k. They're winning, obviously, so you are scared of them. But what do you call it? I don't know how to say it. Even when you're the weaker person, try to appear as strong as possible. If that makes sense. So just show yourself. Try to show yourself. You can try to dodge some skill shots. You take some skill shots. Fine, you're a tank. Just you're like a living ward in these late game scenarios. Try to see what's going on. Make sure they're not trying to kill your carries or something, and things like that. And the Baron obviously was at that time. Yeah. I'm guessing you're just down on gold because instead of completing the Sunfire, you built like these three.
So at this point in the game, I was kind of all over the place. I was like, "There's a problem here. There's a problem there. There's a problem."
You gotta finish an item first.
Yeah. So I ended up screwing myself over because I was trying to rush Frozen Heart here. And I just screwed myself over with my gold. I had only one item. I mean, it was just.
No, I mean, Frozen Heart's good. I mean, Sunfire is good. They're all good. But I don't know about Thornmail. Let me see.
I need to completely, yeah.
Thornmail. You're the only one with heal cut. I mean, who has healing? Briar. Just Briar. Oh, Zed does have some. I'm not sure about the Thornmail, but when you finish items, they're just worth more gold. But other than that, you also have a cloth armor here, which compared to a pink ward, especially late game, pink wards are pretty valuable, very strong. Like, remember when I was saying, if you act as a living ward, not only do you move in here, you get if you see a spot, I mean, you can place a pink just to get some vision. I mean, they'll probably clear it in this case, but in some cases you can place a pink here. If they try to clear this, your team can try to stop them. Like, this is like a mini objective. Like, pink wards are like mini objectives, so you can like place them to start team fights, because remember, you want to have team fights. Your team is a team fighting comp, so here you're gonna do a dragon, maybe. Pink wards help that. So late game, way better value for sure is the pink ward. So yeah, the two issues is you're not completing items, and then you don't buy control ward. Control ward. See, look at this. You're like taking 3v1 and you don't lose any health, so it really doesn't matter. Like, you don't need to be afraid.
Yeah.
I mean, you lost half health now.
I ended up having to go onto the Caitlyn over here. Yeah. At the arm, save her. And I come back over here, help the team. Because I knew Leona was over here as well, so I get res by Akshan. Akshan's OP, by the way. Yeah, Akshan is broken. Yeah, we're just gonna take Drake here. Our wave is like really pushed back. I mean,
and notice how this
can't
is
take
much better
the.
than this. And what did you do here? You again, you're the living ward to just
Yeah,
not only
I just went in. I was like,
yeah, not
I'm
only do you
not
pressure
scared.
them, like they actually like use sometimes they'll use cooldowns on you, and then if your team is nearby, you just win, right? Because they can't use the cooldowns on your squishy carries if they used it on you.
Yeah.
This is okay, but realistically, you want to again this, even though there's no Baron, this is still valuable.
Yeah.
You gotta value these,
A lot more. Yeah, I realize that now.
Yeah. And plus, the reason this is not important because Caitlin's here anyway. She'll get it, even if you don't. Like, all you actually just stole this from Caitlin. Like now she comes here, and there's nothing for her to do. What does she do? So, remember the efficiency thing is when you have more people, split up. You guys are all three mid. That's not what you want to do. Take this, or even take this. Let Caitlin take. So you guys are, as a team, you're clearing more of the map as a team. If that makes sense, that's what you want to do. If
taking way more gold from them.
Yeah. If you have the macro advantage, which you do right now because Zerath is dead. And you don't even take this. I think you need. Yeah, this is a learning thing. You need to prioritize these.
I got you.
If you can, obviously, if they're all there, and just give it up.
Yeah, it's always at times like these when there's like no objective. I'm like, what do I even like?
Well, this is
what
a
do we
mini
even
objective.
fight for? So it's definitely scuttle crab. Yeah.
These are mini objectives too. Like if you can take the enemy camps, that's also good. I would say it's just as good. Honestly, it's more dangerous to try to take the enemy camps, but just as good.
Yeah. So I should try to like go for crab, and like if I see like let's say Briar bot lane, I'm like, oh, maybe he red's up.
Yeah. If you have nothing else to do.
Yeah, we do end up getting a pick.
I'll be honest. Like these are. Obviously, they're not as important as like a dragon or towers are more valuable, right? But in this case, you have nothing to do. You're not going to take their towers because I believe your waves weren't, in position. So just think about it. What do you? There's like an order of priority, right? So first, other dragons and barons are the most important in the late game. Right now we're in late game 25, and then after that is towers, and then after that. Our camps. Camps are like the last thing, but literally there's nothing else to do, right? So that's why camps.
Yeah.
And you don't really want to do this with macro advantage. Now you have macro advantage again. You have it again, right? Because Senna is dead. 5 people versus 4 people. Just push.
Run down mid, maybe. Yeah.
You can run down mid. Yeah, Akshan can go top. You can all go down mid too. You can force it because your team is pretty good at forcing. Just because you guys got 2 tanks, even if you just tower dive, right? The tower won't kill you, right? You just 2 beefy tanks. You just force through them. If you don't want to force through them, you could have Akshan go here and three of you here. I think someone has stop GP, but let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Caitlin low, but that's fine. She just recalls guard to this, right? Then Lux and Leona mid, Akshan top. You can like be between or whatever one. It really doesn't matter. But the point is, you need to be aggressive when you have just 5 versus 4 in a macro sense. You need to be aggressive, right? If you do this, then it's just a 4v4, right? We're talking about like in the lane sense. Who is in the lane? 4 people are in the lane on your team, and 4 people are in the lane on the enemy team. If you're doing Gromp. So you're not taking advantage of this 5v4 opportunity right now. So that's what you need to do. Yeah.
I like I get tunnel vision on my camps a lot in late game.
Yeah, you gotta flip the switch. So actually, like in early game, you almost never want to be. You never want to be pushing a lane in the early game as a jungler. Yeah. So you have to flip the switch. Like
when it comes to like sorry, you were saying?
No, yeah, go ahead. Sorry, what?
It's like I feel like my early game, whenever I'm like doing the camps and like ganking and all that, I feel like that's like pretty good right now. It's just like my mid to late game is pretty bad.
Yeah, I would say.
Well, it's not pretty bad. It's like it's mediocre, right?
I mean, comparatively, yeah, it's worse. It's worse than your early game, yes. Yeah, you just gotta flip the switch, like around think 14 minutes and think 20 minutes. Those are like key moments. 14 is like mid game, 20 is like late game, and that's when you switch. Like you don't care about camps around late game. Yeah.
Because at 20 minutes, I mean, my items are like pretty cheap. I should have like what 2, maybe 3 items if I'm like have like 15 assists maybe. Like this game I have 13.
I think 2, but yeah, if you're doing well, yeah, you can have 3.
I mean, like this game I have 2 items because I mean I bought Thornmill again. Like
I mean, technically you combined
I would have had maybe I would have had a
like she's
I probably would have had 3 items this game.
Yeah, I don't know why Briar only has 2, but she should be.
But yeah.
She's actually richer than you, so I mean, or hers are more expensive. Actually, yeah, that's true. Hers are more
expensive. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I could have had like 3 items here.
Yeah.
Had I not bought that Bramble vest.
Okay, you have the right idea. Yeah. I mean, they're down, but you didn't know that, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on.
This is okay. Because it's okay because nothing bad happens to you.
Yeah, I saw my teammates were coming in. I was thinking maybe I could just turn on her, but they end up just walking away.
Maybe. Yeah. When, the enemy? I would I mean, yeah. I would have like
You think I should have turned there?
I would have like you danced there. Like you know how it works? Like you don't queue into Senna. You run into her or maybe run to the side.
Run at her? Yeah.
If you run at her,
so she can't root me, of course, right?
I'm sorry, what?
I run at her, but like maybe to the side so she can't root me. And just like guarantee.
Yeah. Well, I was saying move at the side. Sometimes you move at the side because if you run at her, especially in higher elo, she'll pick that up. She'll be like, "Why is Sejuani running at me? Sejuani must have her allies." So if you run at them, you know, in the higher elo, you give it away that you have allies. So sometimes you want to act. You know, League is like you want to act weak when you're strong, and you want to act strong when you're weak. So you're actually strong because you have these guys. So you want to act like you're weak. So you want to. It's like baiting Senna into you, right? So you maybe try to dodge her. You can walk forward sometimes, but then walk backwards. Don't just completely walk forward. Then she'll if she's good, she'll be like, you know, Leona and Caitlyn must be coming, or Akshan must be coming, or someone must be coming. Yeah. But if you just similarly, if you just keep walking back the whole way, Senna will be like, oh, I'll never catch Sejuani, right? Because you walk back and she walks back, she'll never catch you. So you want to like. It's baiting her. You want to keep her interested, but don't give off that your team is coming. Yeah. And then once your team is here, then okay, go ahead, queue right into her. But only when your team is here, like when they're here. Yeah.
But this would be a 4v5 though, because Briar, we saw her old bot lane, so she was like pretty much like in like a river area, so she's like pretty much there for the fight, right?
I wasn't looking.
It would have been.
Let me I mean, right now it's just
Lux gets ulted. I mean, I didn't know. She does show on vision. Yeah. So.
No, it's good. Well, is it good? Like, you don't have ult, then probably not. Actually. No. You don't have ult. You're kind of low. It depends on if they group and Leona hits ult, but yeah. No, I don't think it's that. Yeah. So it'd only work if they got baited in and you and or Leona hit like 3 people, or maybe 2. Depends on who you hit. If you hit Senna, who's that? Senna is probably one of the most important ones to hit with that.
Yeah.
But I think you have the right idea. It's just execution, though.
Yeah. With practice, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on here, though.
Yeah. Oh, I remember this fight.
Oh.
It was a little weird.
Oh, because
we did end up getting the res off.
Why did you? Because Shiva just died instantly. Is that?
Yeah, we were trying to wait for the boom. He died, and then I go in on Zed.
Oh, okay. You're alive? Maybe.
Yeah, and then they just kept walking up. I was pinging them off, I believe. Yeah, I was pinging them off, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. That's the right mindset.
It is what it is. At the end of the day, I can only do so much, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we actually next fight is when. Oh no, it's not next fight. But yeah, I mean, since from here on, it was just like a spiral downwards. I mean, it was bad.
Oh, I mean, it's been bad. I mean, it just gets worse.
Yeah. Okay. Like it gets worse. Is what I mean to say.
I mean, that looked good. That was good. Wait. I'll replay it just to see. But I mean, that turned out pretty well. See, and notice what you did again. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you did. You just took their cooldown. And you took like no damage. So all that stuff they fired at you, even if it's just a simple gangplank Q. I don't know if you did, but even if he threw a simple Q at you, that's big for your team. Now he can't Q them. Now he can't Q his barrel on them. So every little thing counts, and it really doesn't cost you anything. And you, by doing this, you got vision for your team. Like, oh, the enemy's all here, the dragon too. So, okay. But then, yeah. I mean, are you alive? Okay, I think even just going here is a mistake because
yeah, I got greedy. Yeah,
yeah.
I got greedy.
You think about it logically. If they move backwards 100 units and you move forward 100 units, you never. It's the same distance, the whole time, right? So once they have distance on you, just say forget it and do something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So problem here. So yeah, this dragon was actually. I think it was pretty free if you didn't chase.
Up until if I just straight up started it, yeah.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have been this low because you got low because they chunked you here. So yeah.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I shouldn't be that close to dragon, leaving my teammates open. Maybe if it was like a little bit closer to auction, maybe I could like save them.
Here, right? You should stand here.
Yeah, with R.
Yeah.
Like the moment I see Xerath, I just throw R, right? I mean, he wouldn't die.
Yeah. I mean, you should almost always want to be near your team.
Yeah, as a tank, right? Yeah. I was just too far. It was just like that fight. Honestly, was just my bad.
Yeah. But also, your bad was just not doing dragon in the first place, like the chase over here.
Yeah. Yeah, all of that was just my bad. I actually did end up typing. I was like, my fault, bro.
And then you still don't finish. You got this. I mean, you do need MR, but yeah, you see your problem. Not only do you still don't finish. Yeah. And in late game, I really suggest just getting the control wards.
Okay.
It's for carries less so, but for like supportive like tanks, yeah, you get the control ward. Wait, I'll knock this one. Yeah, this really doesn't matter that much because this item in particular, Abyssal Mass, because your team doesn't do AP damage. I mean, you have Lux.
Besides Lux, yeah, but I mean,
she built defensive. Like she doesn't do that much anyways. You should have Sunfire, which does more, but you didn't even finish Sunfire. So this is better if you have a Sunfire. Leona does some, right, but not Remy. I don't know what she has. She doesn't need Sunfire, but she has one, I guess. I guess it's better because this, but it's not much. Your team doesn't do that much magic damage. So this is only good if your team does magic damage. Yeah.
Yeah, like if I have a Syndrome mid lane that's like hard carrying.
Yeah, or I mean, Lux is fine if she was doing better basically, but she's not. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. Yeah, I was thinking we saw Xerath there. Xerath is like pretty much our main problem.
Well, I mean
Is that you would
now,
like just press R and blow up?
yeah, I mean now it's pretty like this is the worst situation possible, right? Oh well, you actually,
Yeah.
I mean, this is great for Xerath because he likes open, like he's a poke champion, so any like open place with vision is where he shines. But you guys won? I don't know how you guys won. Oh, GP was already dead. Akshan soloed him. Oh, with Lux ult. No, Lux ult. Oh, wait. How did he? I don't know how he's back. Okay. I mean, I mean, the enemy, they just like all towered over you. That's why. So.
Yeah.
But do you win here too? You guys are clawing back. I mean, you're still losing. So what happened here? Yeah, unfortunately, not much because there's nothing you done in him. Yeah. But you could have done this. I'm just gonna repeat again.
Yeah, again.
It's still something. It's not. It's really. It's not that valuable right now.
I'm realizing it now. No, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, still, I feel like it should be in my mind for sure.
Yeah, it's still better than I mean, I guess technically, if you did that, you might not have gotten this kill actually. So. So you're going on the wrong side. You should fight mid right here. I mean, this is kind of annoying, but once they want to, later she moves, right? Let's see. Around here.
She comes up to me.
Yeah.
So you think I should just gone all in mid?
Yeah, all in this. Or this.
I mean,
right, wait, where is...
Because Lane won't die, right?
Sorry, what did you say? Say that again?
No, because you're right, because like Leona wouldn't die to, what's it called, just Briar? I mean, Briar just can't.
And you guys aren't going to kill Briar. You guys are 2 tanks. Where's your damage?
Yeah, so I just run mid.
You have 2 tanks here and 2 carries here. That's not ideal. You need to be together with your carries if you can. So, go here. Zed has a shadow here, maybe, and it depends how I don't know what he used, but he's probably gonna try to kill him and then swap here, and then Xerath, Senna. Oh, Senna's dead. Gangplank? I don't know where Gangplank died a while ago. Maybe he's around. So maybe he's around. Maybe he's coming mid too. Because there's a fight, right? So I would imagine Gangplank is like here or something. So cut Xerath off. Because Xerath's gonna throw all his AOE range damaging abilities here. Don't let him do that. You're not gonna kill Xerath, but you actually can just Q over this wall. Do you have Q? Dude, so just walk here, Q Xerath. You don't even have to hit Xerath. You just want to bother him. You don't want Xerath to help Zed. That's it. And by queuing here, you get to stop Zed. Oh, is this shadow here? I don't know. This might be W or I don't
know.
That's
a shadow.
He has 2 shadows. So, but like by being here, you cut off Zed's escape. You cut off Zed's escape, right? Because Zed's gonna throw his combo. I don't think he kills them. Maybe no. Lux has. Oh, she doesn't have Sundays. Depends what he hits, but I don't think he kills them. Then he's gonna swap back. Then you will be here. You blocked Xerath. Then you get to block Zed. Then after that, maybe you can keep Xerath interested, or because Briar's here, right? And then Gangplank, I think, is somewhere here. So they might be interested, and you can keep them there. And then after Zed dies, your Lux and Akshan come and back you up at the end. Right? So it's your job as a tank. You got to think about it, right? This is not your job. Who cares about Briar? Even if you kill Leona, who cares about Leona? Leona's just over here. She's not. This is important. Your carries are important. You don't win without carries. You can win without a tank. You can't win without the carries. So this fight is important. This fight is not. Yeah. But actually, he did. I think he did chunk them a lot. So I think even if you went here, it's not looking that good for you because he actually chunked them a lot. He hit a lot.
He ends up dying regardless.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually I pressed R and said almost.
Kill Zed? I mean, I guess he didn't. Oh. He just... Okay. I'm interested why you don't go in. Or did you really use your Q? You did. But you didn't even use W?
W? Yeah, probably auto W and then auto E.
Just even W and then walk at him or something. Oh, you use... Oh, you use W. Oh, okay, I see. But... oh, I see this. Yeah, okay, never mind. Sorry, I wasn't looking at this.
Wait, so what are you thinking, like...
No, nothing. I thought maybe just fight Briar, but yeah.
Like, I see the Scuttle is up again. She's at she's pretty much dead.
Who's dead?
Baron's coming up.
Yeah, I want to see
Briar's dead. Yeah.
Dragon.
I think probably the play here is probably like after they just took Drake. I mean, I just run the top lane for Scuttle, right? Baron's gonna come up anyways. We need the...
Oh, yeah. But I'm thinking, I think you could try this right now. It's pretty hard. The reason... is Baron coming out? I actually don't know the time on it. You can't check in here, actually. Oh, you can, right? 1 minute. No, not really. 1 minute. So... the Baron's actually not coming up. So actually there's really not much going on right now except this. So I think you can try this. If you die here, you'll spawn in time for Baron with the home guards. So I would have tried for this. I don't actually know how low it is. I mean, I think GP solo has been soloing this. I think that's how they got it. Because Senna and Xerath were like, they just killed Leona right here. They were like
yeah.
Here. So only GP is hitting this. So we don't actually know the health on this, but it's worth a shot because you're healthy. You have Caitlyn right here. Yeah, just you and Caitlyn. And really just you because you have Smite and they don't, right? Because their jungle is dead. So you have a decent shot at taking this. You have a Q over here, right? Yeah, just have a try. That's what I would have done. Have a try. I don't actually know the health of this, but I would have had a try and then... because you don't really lose anything because we saw Baron is in 1 minute. So you die here. Let's say you die here and you don't get Dragon. You still don't lose anything because you spawn in time for Baron and you were going to lose Dragon anyways. So at the very least, you had a shot at maybe stealing this. You know, you had a shot at stealing this. Okay. You had something to gain and pretty much nothing to lose. I mean, yeah, you died. That's something. But one death in this late phase of the game doesn't really matter. Unless you have a shutdown, but you don't have a shutdown, right? So you just... 300, 400 gold, whatever. At this point in the game, it doesn't matter that much compared to a shot. And you're losing. So when you're losing, and it depends how much you're losing, but when you're losing and by a decent amount, risky plays are better to take because you're gonna lose if you don't do anything. If that makes sense. So even if this is like a 10% chance for you to get it, you still try it, like just because you're losing. Yeah. So normally, I would say like especially in the early game, right? 50% is not that good. Right? You want to take like 60%, 70% plays, but in a late game scenario where you're losing, a 10% chance, I'll take that. It's better than better than
nothing, right? Yeah. You're gonna lose anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And with this soul, it just gets really hard.
Like impossible to catch Xerath.
Any of them, really. Like, they all can be quite annoying. I mean, GP less so, I guess, but.
Yeah, I mean, game was pretty much over on this fight.
But this is your problem again. You need to be here first. You need to be. I mean, you don't really need to be checking. I don't know why Exxon's checking actually. I mean, but you don't actually need the camps. Let's see. I don't blame you for doing this though. I kind of blame Akshan for this. So if you see like your carry here, then you kind of want to walk him. You either ping him back because he'll die to like just the Zerath, right? Or you walk with him. And yeah, I would ping him back, and I think doing the wolves is fine. But the only reason it's not fine is just because of that. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, you say doing the wolves is fine, but like, shouldn't it have been like me there though? Like,
yeah, well, yeah. No, but the thing is, like, you don't actually have to be here right now because the Baron wasn't up. I mean, I believe Scuttle was already gone. If Scuttle was there, then yes. But since there's nothing here, so you don't have to be here. I mean, yeah, you could be here. Especially if your carry wants this, then give it to your carry. Like if Caitlyn really wanted wolves, but Caitlyn was ding mid. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, ideally it's you are here and maybe you give Akshan the wolves or something. But yeah, that's more ideal.
I got you.
But also, I wouldn't blame you if you did wolves and Akshan didn't go here. Like maybe Akshan goes here and Lux is mid. Then if you do wolves, I think it's okay. You know what I'm saying is the reason I want you to be here is just to protect the Akshan. That's all. So it depends where your carries are. Yeah.
I mean, close but no cigar, right?
If you hit those, you die. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like zoning him off of a fight right now. I know Leona won't die. She kills Zed. I mean, I feel like chasing him though was int.
No, you're for sure. Let's see. Yeah.
Also, if Akshan was up, I mean, we just perma win, no?
Right now, you're 2 carries dead, so really all you care about right now is Caitlyn. I mean, she looks fine right now, but you want to stand like here, ideally. Somewhere here.
Yeah, so from there on, just start walking towards her?
Yeah. You gotta look at carries, right? I mean, this situation is easy for you because unfortunately 2 of your carries are dead, so there's only 1 carry left, and that's all you need to think about right now, because you're not killing Zerath, you're not killing Briar, you maybe can kill Zed, but not if he's good. So all your hopes right now are on Caitlyn or just retreating. I mean, either one is fine, but don't break out of the fight. Yeah, right here. Then Caitlyn. Yeah, like now look at Caitlyn. She has to 1v2, 1v3, maybe Zed. Look how close this is. Oh, did she win? She might win. No. Look how close that is. If you're here, no shot, right? No chance. No.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know if Zerath has. Zerath no ult. So Zerath could throw his Qs maybe, but I think much better chance if you're with Caitlyn rather than you fight here and you Caitlyn. Fight together rather than separately, you know. As tanks, right? I feel like you're like a tank player, so I'm.
Yeah, I was tunnel visioning.
Yeah. Oh, you don't even lose here? Do you not?
Yeah, we lose here.
Oh, okay. What's this then? What is this?
Oh, no, because, that happened. I forgot that happened.
Oh, okay.
I forgot that happened.
So here is where you try Baron, just because it's... Oh, do you? I don't think you do. Do you? Maybe you do. Here is where you just try Baron, because...
it's all we can do.
Yeah, I mean, Senna can easily come here backdoor and just win the game, but you're gonna lose again. You're gonna lose regardless. So just hope Senna doesn't do that, or maybe you can even like keep one person here, like Leona. Keep Leona on guard duty. If Senna doesn't actually know where all of you are, so if she sees Leona, she might be scared and not want to backdoor. So all you need is Leona here, and then the 3 of you rush this. It's not free because Briar's up, Zed's up. GP has ult when he spawns, but again, this is all you have. You know, just like you're gonna lose the game anyways. So right now, you just rush here, hope for the best. That's it. Like you're down in here. You let this push, whatever. Santa can backdoor, fine. So be it. Oh, Zed can backdoor. Yeah, is how he wins. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, you can do it anyways. Okay. That's good. Oh, it's really good. Let's see. Could it be better? It was looking really good.
I mean, it was a 2v2, and she got hit with what was it, like a GP like ghost barrel, bro? That ghost barrel was crazy.
I mean, that's as good as it gets, really. So, like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're down, it's just.
Hey, I mean,
here, right?
it was a pretty fun game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun. Yeah.